coffee's gone cold, it doesn't seem right, but I'll still drink it. The sky lost its charm, the clouds are all gray, but I'll still watch them. No colors in me, a black and white mess, but I'll dress pretty. No matter the day, it sucks anyway. I miss the old me. I miss the old me. Now the round are flat, my earth is a blade. My heart's cut open, my head's full of thoughts, can't seem to calm down. All those words unspoken, if I could just fly, I would leave this place. 'Cause it feels so broken, no matter the way, it sucks anyway. But I'll keep hoping, I'll keep coping. So just stay for me, don't close the doors behind, just trust me. Good times do come and leave, and everything that happens is not in your control. You just sit and wait for another dawn to come. So just stay for me, don't close the doors behind, just trust me. Good times do come and leave, and everything that happens is not in your control. You just sit and wait for another dawn to come.
Thank you so much for that beautiful song. And welcome to you, Valerija. Thanks for coming today. So maybe let's just start from the beginning. Was this your own music that you played now?
Yeah, these were my 2 songs that I actually created here in Denmark.
How did you get into making music? How did you start?
When I was very young, I was always involved with music. When I was 8 years old, I brought a trumpet home, and my parents were holding their heads like this. They are both musicians. My mom's a choir conductor. My dad played a Lithuanian folk instrument called the pipe reed. And they know how hard it is to be a musician sometimes. So they wanted me to be an eye doctor, but I was no. Yeah, so I was in choirs, played trumpet, and then started playing oboe. And also, I really like to sing. I sang probably, my mom, as much as she remembers me, I was singing all the time. And then in the first quarantine, I just learned guitar and started to create songs. So that's how it basically happened.
What is it about music? Like, why do you want to make music? What is it that means something to you?
For me, it's some sort of relaxation thing. I think it's like meditation, or even works as an antidepressant. Music always was in my life, and it helped me go through a lot of hard and also good stuff. So creating my song is just sharing a little piece of me and how I feel, and what color the sky is, and what smell the bakeries are. It's just a part of life.
Og det Valerija fortæller her, det er, at hun begyndte at lave musik fra en tidlig alder, meget inspireret af sine forældre, og at hun, når hun laver musik, ligesom oplever det som en måde at arbejde med sit personlige udtryk på, men samtidig komme i kontakt med sin omverden på en bedre måde, og forstå sig selv bedre samtidig. So, where are you now in your musical journey, and what are you working on at the moment?
I study oboe in the Royal Danish Academy of Music, and I've studied oboe for more than 12 years, and it's been the #1 thing I've always done. but singing was like every time I went home, either from work, I worked in the opera theater in Lithuania, or after studies, I always take this beauty and start jamming on it.
Yeah.
So it's also a very big part of my life.
Yeah.
And it feels very nice to finally express it and show it to everybody.
Ja. Jeg spurgte Valerija, hvad hun går og arbejder på nu, og hun fortæller, at hun studerer obo på konservatoriet, og har studeret det i mange år. Men samtidig også arbejder rigtig meget på at skrive sin egen sange, og det er noget, hun har en kæmpe passion for, og er rigtig glad for egentlig at komme ud og dele med en masse mennesker til de ting, hun laver nu, og som er koncerter og så videre. As a part of all this stuff you're working on now, I know that there's going to be a concert series and the Metronome. Can you tell us what you're going to do there?
Yeah, I'm going to play some of my songs as much as I remember. I always like to do it on the spot, not make a list of what song, how it feels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what concert is it? Who's setting it up? And
actually, you invited me. Thank you very much for that. It's going to be really nice and cozy, and it's just so nice to be in a community where everybody's having each other's backs.
And is that something that you feel is important in music, to have this sense of unity and fellowship? Or
yeah, always.
Yeah.
If there's an event or a concert, it's always very important to communicate and to help each other and to uplift each other.
Nice.
I think that's very important, even in classical jobs, as in orchestra.
Yeah.
You're all one, basically. So I
yeah.
think it's the same almost everywhere.
Cool. Og det, som jeg spørger Valerija om her, det er, at der kommer en koncertrække på Metronomen, hvor nogle forskellige artister spiller. Og det, hun fortæller her, er, at hun kommer til at spille noget af sin egen musik, og at det ligesom er en del af et fællesskab, når I laver de her koncerter, at det er det, der er i fokus, og at man ligesom skal have hinandens ryg og skubbe hinanden frem. Og det synes hun er ekstremt vigtigt i musik generelt, at man ligesom har fokus på tryghed, og at man hjælper hinanden i musikken. You study oboe at the conservatory, which I also know is in Frederiksberg.
Yeah, it is.
And so how is your experience studying there?
I'm so happy that I came to study here. The teachers are amazing, the community's epic, everybody's always communicating and happy, and I just feel that is very important, and as I said before, and also in the class there's always some competition, some healthy competition, that you always push yourself to be better. So I really like that. Every time when you practice and you want to be better, always have in mind that you just want to play better than you played yesterday.
Ja, det jeg spørger Valerija om her, det er, at hun studerer på konservatoriet, musikkonservatoriet, og det foregår på Frederiksberg. Og hendes oplevelse er at studere på Frederiksberg, musik på Frederiksberg, er, at det er et super godt fællesskab og et super godt community. Men at der også er at man kan også føle en lidt konkurrence, når man går på den skole. Og det synes jeg faktisk er fedt, fordi det er på en sund måde, at man ligesom ser, hvad der er muligt, når man ser, hvad de andre kan.
Roses and lilies and smell of the rain, that's what remind me of you. The feeling when wind touches you in a way that all you do is sit and wait. And the goosebumps you give after smiling at me electrocutes in a weird way. And the voices that giggles and slightly drunk scribbles we call in and say for the day, this is us, this means stay, this is love. And there's always a way, if we're mad, if we're sad, if we didn't like that, we just call and make it okay. 'Cause love is part of a way we chose to stay. Da 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 bird songs and night tides and feet full of sand make the sunsets glow. The beach and the picnics that we've never had remains a task on hold. And the songs that we sang with the tears in our eyes are memories from now on. But we lived through and fought through, and look at us now. We're proud of what we've become. This is us, this means stay, this is love. And there's always a way, if we're mad, if we're sad, if we didn't like that, we just talk and make it okay. This is us, this means stay, this is love. And there's always a way, if we're mad, if we're sad, if we didn't like that, we just talk and make it okay. 'Cause love is part of a way where we chose to stay. Da 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 da.
I also know that you played a concert in Valerija in Frederiksberg. Can you tell me, like, what was that?
It was a singer-songwriter festival. So basically, there was just a little cozy bar. A lot of people came and we played our songs, and it was the community I was talking about. That everybody was having each other's backs, and it was very, very nice. It's the stuff you always want to come back to, and yeah, basically that.
Cool. It's cool that there really is this like whole movement that's kind of just making its own world.
Yeah.
And you can kind of turn that whole thing into a career in a way. So it's interesting how when people get together they can actually just build whatever they want, right?
Yeah.
So that was also in Frederiksberg. So you kind of do a lot of things in Frederiksberg.
Yeah.
You've done a lot of things here. What do you feel about Frederiksberg in general? Do you like this? Do you like this area of the city? Or
I really, really like the Frederiksberg. I've taken a lot of walks from my academy, and I like the waters and the parks and the churches and some of the food places. Me as a student, I often go to Frederiksberg Forum Pizza. Yeah, I always have the kebab with chicken. It's very nice.
Nice.
So I really like Frederiksberg. I feel it's a very cozy and nice atmosphere to study and be in.
Ja. Okay. Og jeg spørger her Valerija, om hun har lavet andre ting på Frederiksberg. Hun har blandt andet spillet på Valerija, som er et venue på Frederiksberg, hvor hun spillede til en sangskriverfestival, hvor der også var det her fællesskab af sangskriver, der kommer sammen og ligesom holder deres egen aftener, og vi taler lidt om, at det er ret fedt, at når man går sammen på den måde, så kan man faktisk skabe sin egen verden og få en masse ting til at ske, uden at være nødt til at få alle mulige andres tilladelse til det. Man kan faktisk bare selv bygge det, man gerne vil bygge, hvis man gør det. Og så fortæller hun, at hun synes, at Frederiksberg er et super hyggeligt sted, hvor hun har gået mange ture, og at hun er inspireret af parkerne og arkitekturen her i den her bydel.
When I do create songs, they happen the moment I think I can create a song. If I try to do it on force, I could never create a song. So it's either a bad emotion, a good emotion. A lot of my songs are sad, so it helps me cope with sadness. Some of my songs are happy. It's when I think about my family or my boyfriend in Lithuania, and it's just a thing that helps me cope with everything, and a way to let my emotions out.
Yeah, so you kind of write in a very personal way.
Yeah.
Og hun fortæller, at når hun laver musik, så er det meget umiddelbart. Det kommer ligesom bare, når det kommer. Og hun stiller ikke så mange spørgsmål, eller har så mange regler for det, men hun udtrykker det, hun føler i momentet. Og hendes sange kan ligesom variere i deres følelser og handler om mange forskellige ting, men for hende er det meget personligt, når hun skriver. Det er ligesom nogle meget umiddelbare personlige ting, hun ligesom bare giver udtryk for. In the future, are there like any dreams you have, or any visions of what you would like to do in your musical journey, where you want it to take you?
Of course, I would never want to end the singing. Still, the first thing in mind is, of course, sitting in a very good orchestra as a first oboe. But yeah, this will always be a part of my life, and I think continuing these little concerts and the community and having a family like that, it's going to be a part of my life.
Yeah.
And maybe one day I can go on a tour somewhere.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
And when you play the oboe, is that also an inspiration for your songwriting? Can it go both ways? Can your songwriting inspire you for your oboe playing, or is it very separate for you? Or?
It's separate, but the way I express it is the same. I always express it by an emotion, by a picture I see in front of me.
Yeah.
When I close my eyes, it works the same. Like my brain works the same when I do those things.
Yeah.
But how I express it, like playing oboe, I won't sing. I won't tell a word. I will play a word.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's actually similar.
Ja, okay. Så det jeg spørger Valerija om her, det er, om hun har nogle drømme for fremtiden. Og hun fortæller, at hun selvfølgelig rigtig gerne vil spille som første oboe i et stort orkester, men samtidig har hun et kæmpe ønske om at fortsætte med at skrive sine sange og blive ved med at gå den vej også, og gerne kombinere de to ting i sit virke. Og jeg spørger hende så om, når hun spiller oboe, om det på en eller anden måde også inspirerer hendes sangskrivning, og den anden vej rundt, om det ligesom går sammen. Og hun fortæller, at det faktisk er ret sådan, altså de er ret forskellige, at de er hver sine ting. Men at den måde, hun udtrykker det på, altså det kommer fra det samme sted inde i hende selv. Men at det på en eller anden måde er to forskellige verdener for hende, men i begge tilfælde er den her umiddelbare, det her udtryk af noget personligt, som hun ligesom går ind fra det samme sted, når hun udtrykker det. Do you have any good advice for new aspiring musicians? Do you have anything that you've learned in your journey so far along the way that you would say, like, to hold on to or to remember or think about?
Don't be scared to fail. It's not gonna work out every time. But it's okay. We learn, we live through it. Just don't be scared of your emotions. Let them out. It does help. A guitar or a piano can be the best singer's friend at some times. And yeah, just let it guide you through the journey. Try to create a song. If you cannot create songs, just do covers and think about it. And just accept everything and let it help you express the feelings you're feeling.
Ja. Så jeg spørger her, Valerija, om der er nogle gode råd, hun har til nye, opkommende musikere, som hun har lært på sin rejse i sin karriere. Og hun fortæller, at man skal lade være med at være bange for at fejle. Og lade være med, fordi vi fejler alle sammen fra tid til anden, og det er ligesom en del af det. At det er en del af den måde, du også bliver bedre på. Og man skal lade være med at være bange for sine følelser, få dem ud. Det er sundt at gå ind og arbejde med de ting, der også kan være svært nogle gange at fokusere på. Og brug hele den rejse til at blive guidet derhen, hvor du skal. Lad musikken fortælle dig, hvad der er vigtigt for dig. Lyt til det, musikken fortæller dig. Yeah, I think that was it for today. Thank you so much for coming here and sharing your music with us.
Thank you for having me.
And is there anywhere we can follow you in your music?
I have an Instagram and a YouTube channel by my first and last name, Valerija Vitkauskaité. I think you could find it even if you tried to write it down in the Danish way of thinking what my name is. But yeah, I do have a YouTube channel and Instagram where I post what I sing sometimes.
Det jeg spørger her, det er, hvor kan vi følge Valerija? Og hun fortæller, at hun har Instagram og YouTube, og vi kan følge hende på sociale medier. Thank you so much for coming.
I'll keep coping, so just say hey for me. Don't close the doors behind, just trust me. Good times do come and leave.